This video is going to be all about AppSumo and if you should purchase any of these red hot deals that they offer. Hi, my name is Adam from WPCrafter.com, where I make WordPress videos for non-techies, and if you enjoy the content of this video, please consider clicking on the subscribe button. If you want notifications, there's a bell off to the right there. You can click on that and YouTube will send you update notifications. So this video is going to be all about AppSumo, and I don't know if you've heard of AppSumo before. You probably have, or maybe if you're on Facebook, you've seen someone post a link to an AppSumo deal. Now, what AppSumo is, it's kind of like Groupon, but for red hot software as a service type of deals, and they target different types of services. So I wanted to spend the time in this video to give you some advice, some warnings, and also share some of the good things about AppSumo. So right here is a typical AppSumo deal, and when you come here you can see the price and you can see what that price would normally be, and some of them actually, I don't know if it's fake scarcity or real scarcity. There are some limits to some of them, and I think it might be partially fake scarcity, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We can all spot that. Now, AppSumo, essentially the way it works is, say you're starting a new software as a service company, and what do you need in the beginning? You probably need exposure. You probably need customers to test it, give you ideas on how to make it better. But the problem is, how are you going to get this large volume of customers that are going to come in and use this product that you can also make a little bit of money on? Ding, ding, ding. AppSumo. So you work a deal with Noah Kagan of AppSumo, and essentially the way it probably works is just like Groupon. Groupon, I know when a business does a Groupon takes sometimes 50 or 60% of the money, and the remainder actually goes to the company. And I'm pretty sure the same thing happens here because they factor in affiliate commissions, referral commissions, and stuff like that into this. So maybe $10 of this actually goes to the company. I could be wrong, but my guess is 10 to 15 bucks of the 40 bucks actually makes it to the company. Now, here's what the lure is to AppSumo is these are limited deals, and they are actually very enticing, but not all of them are good. There's some few gems in there, but some of them are actually kind of junky. So anyways, right now, the reason I wanted to make this video is they are on like a red hot tear on coming up with some amazing deals. I want to talk about these amazing deals, and I actually want to talk about the deals that were absolute disasters that I purchased myself, and maybe glean in a little bit of insights on how to spot a problem deal that's going to end up being just a huge waste of money. Now, I think the biggest problem that anyone that comes to AppSumo faces is they say, this looks really cool. This is a really good deal. Do I have a use for this? Do I think I'm going to have a use for this? And so you go through that thought process, and a lot of times you might purchase a deal that you don't have a use for, but you anticipate that you might, so it might be worth taking a risk and spending this small amount of money to purchase this offer, because they're usually lifetime deals that you can't touch. So let's talk about these amazing ones they have right now first. This is amazing right here. It's called Better Proposals. Now, these are limited, so if you're watching this in 2 weeks, these deals are long gone. But they come and they go. So what this is a pretty phenomenal platform for sending proposals to clients. There's proposal templates. They can view it online. You can get confirmation that they viewed it. They can do a digital signature inside of the proposal. It's actually pretty darn amazing. If I was developing websites for people, or if I was doing anything where it required me to give proposals to someone, this would be the deal for me. I know a lot of web developers are snatching this thing up right now because the agreements, the proposals, they're very, very nice. You're going to come across as so professional, and I think you could even white label the domain. So when someone's actually clicking through on the proposal, when your clients to look at it, it actually looks like it's on your domain name. So it's really going to make you look like a rock star. One of the things I really like about it is the fact that it has the signature thing where someone can sign it digitally. That's super powerful. So here's this crazy deal. So normally it's $19 a month or $49 a month, but then you squeeze in the AppSumo lifetime deal, which is only $40. You can send up to 30, they all have some limitations. You can send up to 30 proposals, only one user can be in there, but you can have a custom domain name. You can hide their branding, there's reporting, live chat integration. Right here, you've got CRM integration, which is amazing. I'm going to show you this CRM that it integrates with in a moment. Instant notifications, device tracking, and use your own branding. Wow. And then here is give you an idea of some upcoming features that they are planning on their roadmap, and it looks pretty sexy. It looks pretty sexy. So anyway, so this is Better Proposals, and what's nice is when you go to the deal, you can see what other people are rating it. So I'm scrolling down, here it is. You've got 36 reviews, I guess, and they call them, instead of review stars, it's tacos. So this is a 4.5 taco, and here is the list of what you get in this deal. Actually, there's 406 comments. That's pretty amazing. So you can actually read the comments to really see some of the flaws in it. So you don't have that reality distortion. You just glance at the comments and you can see where the weaknesses are in the offer usually, and you can decide if it's for you. Now, this deal feeds into the next deal, and this is that CRM. Oh, actually, nope, sorry, double proposal. This is it. It's the CRM, and this has got to be the sexiest CRM tool that I have ever seen. And I know the pricing of CRM tools at the high end, you have like Salesforce, and then you have all these other kind of SaaS ones. This one looks pretty stinking amazing, and it just so happens ironically to be the one that the proposal app integrates with. So this one has a same kind of offer. It's a $39 lifetime deal. Now there's limitations on that as well, but if you look at the sales video, you look at their website, you read through this, this is the most amazing CRM that I have seen. I haven't used it, but it's the most amazing that I haven't seen. So this is one of those ones where I'm like, I don't need a CRM right now, but should I buy it? Because I might find myself in a situation where I need it, and then I would regret that I didn't purchase it. And that's the whole psychology of this scarcity, by the way. Beautiful Kanban boards. If you're not sure what that is, I might be pronouncing it wrong. That's amazing, so you can get an idea of where all your deals are. This has email tracking to your clients as well. I mean, this has got to be the most innovative CRM I've seen. And it's a pretty interesting business model, what they're doing here. This is perfect for anyone that needs tracking. Now, here's where it's actually good for them. They are giving you lifetime access for one user. But as your business grows, you're going to need multiple users, and you want to kind of share and link up all that data. So then they give you 50% off the usual price for an additional team member. It's $30, so it ends up being $15, which is still incredibly inexpensive. So you can go with something like this. If you had 10 of you guys in your team that needed access, it would be, what, $135 per month. But it's lifetime for that one user. Look at here. First comment, deal of the year is coming. I do think that this could be the deal of the year. This is pretty darn amazing. If you need a CRM, this is the CRM to get. It's just beautiful. But if you notice, it integrates with the prior deal. Now, I'm not done yet, okay? Here's the next one. It's called Billy. These are all active deals right now. I just think they're just pumping them out like crazy right now. This is called Billy, and essentially what it is it's a billing and tracking, expense tracking application, software as a service, and this integrates with the proposal app, which integrates with the CRM. So there's this integration going on with these AppSumo deals. It must be coordinated, but this is the deal. $39, lifetime access. You can collect your money. You could do billing, track your expenses. You can process your taxes, all through this beautiful web-based application that integrates with everything else. I mean, look at this beautiful invoice you're sending out. It's pretty amazing what they're doing. I wonder if the same developers are behind all three applications, because it looks, if they are, hats off to them, because this is pretty amazing. So you can scroll down here and you can see everything that this deal has in on it. It's pretty amazing. It seems very powerful. This is one I would probably want to read the comments to see what limitations are, because in my mind I can't see what the limitation would be. So you might want to come in here and take a look at that. So I mean, tell me these 3 apps aren't like the bomb if you are running any kind of business, really. I mean, they could be used for anything, not just web development, but anything where you're sending proposals. You need to track communications and have a plan for following up and forecast, and then your billing and invoicing, and the list goes on and on. What's interesting though, you add it all up, you're out of your pocket $120, but you have this amazing suite of tools. Now, not every deal with AppSumo is a good deal, and I have purchased a couple that were complete and utter duds. But usually there's some red flags though, where you could kind of have some intuition, and you could say, I'm not so sure this is going to work. And these deals were really just, I think they were going to AppSumo. They probably knew that they weren't going to really do anything with what they were selling, and they were just trying to cash in. So the first one is actually kind of a shocker, and it's right here. It's called Webinar Ninja. Now this was $50, $49 for a lifetime account for a webinar room that would have up to 100 people in on it. And when you go to the web page here, you scroll down and let's see. Okay, so this is where it's shocking. I'm shocking that these people would have allowed their image and their name to be put on this website for this absolute disaster of a AppSumo deal, or of a platform that has lots of problems, lots of complaints about it. So you've got Pat Flim. I mean, Pat, what are you doing letting your face and image be on this disaster of a service? And all of these guys, what are they doing? They must not be monitoring it, because they probably would not want to have any association with this. Here's a good red flag. When you go to the services web page, look at their blog. So you can see we're in, actually it was about a year ago. Here's their last post from a year ago, and that's pretty much the last time they really did anything with the platform. But you can come in here and kind of get an idea of how new they are, and you can just use your intuition if you think they're actually getting any traction. Now, as far as pricing goes, it would have been a good deal if the platform actually worked right, because it would probably be fitting in this $45 a month plan, so it's $50 a month. But they made lots of promises and they didn't fulfill any of the promises. They never added a feature, they never made anything work better, and it's just this thing that sits there that no one uses, and everyone kind of got took for their money. Now, if you read some of the old comments on it, you've got the guy that sold us all on it, which was, gosh, where's this guy? He's got his picture right here. There he is. He says, oh, we've got version 5 coming out, blah, blah, blah. It's not coming out, or if it is, it's just a bad deal. It's just a bad deal. I'm not going to say anything more about it. Another one, which is another shocker, was Velocity Page. Now, this was, I think, in 2014. The only reason I purchased this was because I saw someone that at the time I trusted some of the things they were recommending. I don't anymore, but at the time they were recommending this, and I said, okay, I'm going to take a look at this. This looks good. This was one of the first page builders that had come out. I think it came out right around the time of Beaver Builder, and I think they just totally lost interest. They did their AppSumo deal, and they made all these promises, and they just abandoned all of them, and they just, who knows what they did. And it's sad, because you've got like reputable people in the WordPress space that their recommendations on there, their face is on there, and it's just really sad. So I mean, you know, the 3 folks here that were involved, I would never actually purchase anything from any of them ever again, because of the way this Velocity Page deal went. You can't even purchase it anymore. You can see the SSL certificates not working anymore. It's just a big disaster of a plugin. And the thing is it went out of business like right after. I mean, literally, AppSumo deal out of business, just this cash, you know, just trying to cash in on money. So anyways, AppSumo is a double-edged sword. You can get some great deals on it, and you're really not risking much money, right? If it's only 40 bucks, not that big of a deal, definitely not the end of the world. Also, AppSumo stands by these deals. You have a 60-day refund policy. I've never asked for a refund, but there is this generous refund period, so you can't fault them for that. But right now, I guess the reason I made this video is because I'm thinking, dang, these are some awesome deals right now. And I think it's worth a look if you have any kind of business that sends proposals, collects money, and you need to track businesses or you need to track your contacts. This is definitely this trifecta going on right now. So I want to hear what kind of AppSumo deals that you have purchased before, and were they good? Were they bad? Did you get burnt? Was it a great deal? I want to hear about those down below. I do know they had this deposit files one that was phenomenal, and they have had some other amazing deals. I want to hear about them down below, and if you know of any other deal marketplaces like this for freelancers or web developers or anyone running a business and using these types of online tools, why don't you go ahead and tell us about it down below in the comment section. Hey, thank you for watching this video.